I love dogs. In fact, I have two, and I took a photo just so you can see. So let me get in here. This is Coco, and this is Eva. This photo was taken like 2 minutes ago, right behind me. They are currently sitting right back there in these little beds. So if you hear jingling, that's their little collars, just so you know. I'm going to be going through my articles, not in the order of how it is stated on the research brief, but in order of importance to make it flow. So my first article that I want to talk about is Families First, Keys to Successful Family Functioning and Communication. I chose this article because I wanted to talk about the importance of family communication and what it is without even bringing pets into the situation currently. I want to talk about just in general, family communication, what's important, what happens when there isn't any, just the basics. So it states that research identifies communication as the essential building block of a strong marital, parent-child, and sibling relationships. And I also believe that this expands onto friendships, romantic or sexual relationships, employee-employer, any kind of, all relationships have communication as the essential building block. It also states that open and honest communications creates an atmosphere that allows family members to express their differences as well as love and admire each other. This is really important because without open and honest communication, there is no communication. It has to be raw and without boundaries or barriers for there to be thorough communication. What stuck out to me the most was in poor communication, it is unclear and indirect, and it is ineffective. It creates ineffective problem solving and weak emotional bonding. These last two things that I stated will come through this entire video because that is where pets come into play, and I'll talk about that in a bit. And it also states that family functions extremely well with instrumental communication, which is just information. Hey, I'm picking you up at 2. Done. But they have great difficulty in effective communication, which is showing emotion. Mom, I don't feel that you are doing good with this. If that makes sense. So, pets. This is why they're so important, because they are emotional beings. They provide a glue, a home for everyone, as we will see with these next 3 sources. So my next source is the importance of family pets. This source was short and sweet. It was created by an animal care clinic, which is a veterinary hospital in Illinois. They work with pets. So I feel like they are very qualified to talk about this. As I said, short and sweet, but they state some really good information. Like pets help families grow closer and stronger. Of course. It creates a topic of interest between all the family members. Everyone talks about the pet. Hey, did you walk the pet? Hey, did you feed him? Did, blah, 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 blah. Also, pets are often the focus of activities for family members to do together, whether that is walks, whether that's going to the park or to the beach, or doing an activity for the pet. I find that a lot of families grow closer because a pet was brought in. My best friend, she recently got a kitty, a little kitten. It's 3 weeks old. It was the runt of the litter and left on the side of the road. And she is currently nursing it to health, and it's getting bigger. I found that it was that the family has grown closer because of it. Also, animals form deep emotional bonds just like humans. So a bond between human to human and human to animal are very similar. My next article is the benefits of a family pet. This one focused more on families with children, but I feel that it is very effective for non-children families, such as just spouse and spouse, or adults, teenagers, whatever it may be. And I'll list off it's the skills of owning a pet, from owning a pet. And this includes responsibility, trust, compassion, bereavement, respect, self-esteem, loyalty, physical activity, patience, social skills, motivation, and empathy. I think this is very important because of the fact that if you were to replace the title, which is skills learned by owning a pet, and you were to replace it with skills learned by being in a family, everything would seem normal. You learn these exact same skills by being with a family member. And I believe this is because, which is going to be talked about in the next article, human-animal bonds. 2, the roles of pets in family systems and family therapy. This is important because it says that 85% of pet owners regard their pets as family members. So, back to the last article, if you were to replace the titles, they'd be the exact same because they basically say the exact same thing to 85% of pet owners. In fact, this article goes even deeper and says that 57% of respondents said that if they were on a deserted island and could only bring one companion, they'd bring their pets. I, myself, am one of those 57% of respondents because I would bring one of my dogs with me as well because of that connection that I have with them and the love that they give me and the physical contact that they so desire and strive for when they cuddle me and lick my face. And gross, but it's love. It's crucial to the human desire and needs. It also states that military families reported that at times of disruptive relocation for their pets provided support and stability. They are a foundation, stability, support. They are a framework. They create this family dynamic that is just absolutely unachievable anywhere else. And the most important thing that I found was that pets are often considered the glue of the family, which is such a wonderful, wonderful name to give these pets. And I love mine. And they are the glue of my family. And I hope they're the glue to so many other families.